Berg's Convenience Store, Brokenville Flowers and Gifts, Shady Oaks Restaurant, and Brick and Bread. Post and tag us for your chance to win huge weekly prizes.
All right, we are live on Facebook and now going live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch.
It's fun and it pays
All
to
of
play. Only Jay and Laney J live on Best Country 106.
Radio isn't just on the air, it's everywhere. Tune in live, catch up on our podcast network, and join the conversation on social media. Whether you're driving, working, or scrolling, we're bringing you the best music, news, and entertainment whenever and wherever you want. Listen live on Best Country 106.1 FM, stream our podcast on demand, and follow us at KKBI FM on social media for exclusive content. Radio, podcast, and social. Connecting just like you. Slide into our DMs. It's cool.
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Not immediately. Immediately we'll be on our best behavior.
Don't just lay
have to.
Well, you know, out of respect for the sheep.
Wake up.
You'll be like, all right, everyone back out there again.
We're trying to make this like maybe a monthly thing. Just heads up, how he's doing, how's it going?
Hey, that would be good. Awesome. I'm in that. Sure. Yeah.
Perfect. Maybe like I know in one of the stations I did, they did like a kind of like a monthly report, kind of action and stuff. Things y'all did.
Yeah, that'd be good to help us get, because I want to be more in the community.
Perfect.
So that would be great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm already getting shit bumps, Kevin. Love it. Let's do this. Here we go. Hey, good morning, chat. Welcome, everybody. We got a very special guest in studio. Looking forward to this interview. Here we go. Here we go. That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning. Happy Thursday.
It's the downhill slide, baby.
I know.
Friday Eve.
Yeah.
AKA the next best thing to Friday.
I can't wait.
AKA
Good.
Friday Light.
It's
AKA Friday Junior. AKA Best Value Friday.
Best value. I'll take it.
We get this Friday at Walmart.
That's right. That's right. We'll take the Equate Friday.
Equate Friday. Yes,
Today.
sir. All right. How was your evening, first and foremost?
It was good. We went
Anything
to the
special?
park.
Yeah?
Just ran around, had some fun.
Splash pad style or just park?
No, just the park.
Just did some walking?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That exercise in the evening hits different, don't
It
it?
does. It was hot though. Man, it was hot.
It was like
It's like, this is
82
ridiculous.
degrees. Come
It
on.
was hot.
A little humid? Just a little
Yeah,
humid?
yeah.
All right. I got
Sticky.
you. Sticky, icky?
Mhm.
Got you. All right. We have a very special guest in studio, Laney J, this morning. Please, without further ado, let's get him to the mic. Welcome, Chief Morris.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Excellent, sir. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Outstanding. Now, first and foremost, welcome to the show. You are fresh when it comes to Chief Morrison here in Broken Bow. So we appreciate you being so new to the area in the sense that you come and kind of expose yourself, put yourself out here, because everybody knows we're gonna ask you to tough. No, I'm kidding.
They're feeling sorry for you.
Yes,
right
they
now,
are.
right?
They are.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
you're here with us.
We'll be good. We'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Absolutely. First and foremost, for those that may not know anything about you, please tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe your background, where you're from, and how you got here today.
Sure. So I'm originally from Texas. Moved to Oklahoma about 6 years ago in the Ada area. My wife
Go Tigers.
and
TCU.
right, and my wife and I actually will celebrate our 22nd anniversary tomorrow.
Congratulations.
So,
anniversary.
thank you. We got 4 kids, 19, 18, 16, and 7. 3 boys and a girl. The 16-year-old is the boy. I've been in the law enforcement realm for almost 25 years. The criminal justice side of it for almost 30. I worked in corrections before I went to prison side of it. We're excited to come join the community here in Broken Bow. It's been a little transition there as the 2 older ones are in college. So we're in the middle of that, transition of figuring out our new logistics until, most of them can get here.
Right.
But we're excited to be here.
That's awesome.
We're very happy to have you.
Yes.
Yeah, we sure are.
Excited. I think the community is a buzz. To
Oh,
be honest
yeah.
with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was talking with you off the air. You mentioned you've kind of felt the warmth from the
Absolutely.
community,
Yeah, absolutely.
the excitement. I love it.
Yes.
Well, so you're here now. you are now the chief. How did that come about? Is it something that you were like, did somebody reach out to you, or did you see the availability online? Maybe how does that work out?
Yeah, sure. So, as I was telling you, kind of semi-retired, and sometimes when you're doing that, you're trying to get out the door and you're not sure. And I kind of had one foot in the retirement world and one foot looking, but it had to be the right opportunity. And so the job posted popped up, and I was like, "Ooh, that." I've been here a few times, and I was like, "Wow, that really piqued my interest." And so I applied. City manager, Ms. Patterson, reached out to set up an interview, and it kind of, it's kind of weird sometimes. It kind of falls in place, and you usually know when it doesn't, but everything just kind of fell in place. I mean, we had conversations before I even interviewed about setting that up, because I had missed her because, my phone, I was working in the prison, and so I had to leave it in the car, and so it was just a really warm reception from the get-go of the process. And then we did the interviews, and, she gave me a call and said, if you want to come, we want you to come. And I said, absolutely. So here we are.
We're here on the show. We're a very firm believer in God's time. And often things just fall into place when it's God's time.
Without doubt. Yeah,
for sure. Awesome. Well, so tell us a little bit about you and Broken Bow now. Maybe some vision. Maybe let's back up. Actually, that's probably a future question. What's like one of the first orders of business for Chief Morrison in Broken Bow, Oklahoma?
So really, like right now, it's just getting to meet the people. All the other city department heads and employees and my own, and just kind of getting to know them. My goal is for us as Broken Bow PD to connect better with the community. Not that we haven't, but it's really important for me that we're involved in the community, because a lot of times they only see us when we're working. They see us working traffic accidents. They see us going to calls, but I don't feel like we do enough to serve. And so that's kind of our first order of business, is really just change that mindset and culture, so that everybody out there understands that we do have a job to do. That's not the real exciting for you guys, right? But the other part is that we've got to connect with everybody. And so that you'll see us out here. You'll see that as that turns, and there'll be things that you guys are doing that we want to be involved with, and things that we're doing that we'll try to get everybody else involved with, just to connect and really make this a team effort to make this a great place to be.
I love it. You have some great officers too.
Yes, we agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Now, when you mentioned getting together with like local churches, civic groups, schools, those are some of those social groups, or groups that you can plug into that really are the heartbeat of this community.
For sure. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. What you got?
Nothing. I was waiting on you. No, I was waiting for you.
No, this is outstanding. No, I think that, like I said earlier, I think the community is so excited about this. Now, what else is there to say? But he's so new, it's so fresh. I think we should really give it. We talked earlier, right off the air, that we would like to have him come in maybe once a month, or even just give us a call once a month. He's a busy man, so he may not be able to stop in every month, but at least give us an update of how things are progressing, and then maybe even get to a point where we're doing like a monthly update on because I remember one radio station, we did like a monthly update on like traffic stops and seatbelt tickets. Just stuff. It was kind of neat to see. Not names. I don't need to name people.
Right.
Oh, you got a seatbelt ticket? I'm texting you. No. But just the number of traffic stops versus tickets versus warnings. That was a kind of a neat thing to see, because people think all they ever do is write tickets around here. Well, actually, they only wrote 42 tickets this month. They wrote 182 warnings.
Right. Yeah.
Those types of things, people will actually see the numbers you put out there.
Yeah, I promise you, we don't just write tickets. We do like to educate and give people an opportunity to change the behavior. So we're not always out there citing, but sometimes people need to be cited, they get cited.
I agree, but I've seen some of your officers educate too, so they really do, especially the younger ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a 17-year-old nephew. You know what I mean? Yeah. He likes to drive around. So.
I've got a 19-year-old son who likes to drive around.
Yeah,
that's
so
all I'll say.
Yeah. I've seen him educate, but
and we appreciate that. Truly.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
I like, and you mentioned the younger officers. Not that the older officers are been through more, so they're more hardened. But you know, those younger officers, they were just there 5 years ago, 8
That's
years
right.
ago. You know,
That's right.
they were just there. They're like, okay, they're teenagers or whatever. You know, they get it.
They definitely relate better than those of us.
Than us, yeah.
Exactly. You know, they do relate better to the younger group. So it is good for them to do a little education and help just reset a mindset or change a behavior.
And those young officers are the best ones to go. You know, like the schools have those job days and stuff, career days and stuff. Those are the best ones to go in because those kids, they look up to these. They remember
Yes.
or they have brothers and sisters or cousins that are still in the school system. They're like, that's so and so's cousin. You know, they're cool. You know. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
I have a question for you.
The hard stuff, we know it.
No. This is not bad at all. This is just about your background. It seems like you've done a lot to, I think, to make you, qualified to be
Right.
chief because you've got different areas of law enforcement that you've worked in.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've worked undercover narcotics before, way early in my career. I've worked patrol, detectives. I've been on the administrative side of it, so I do have a pretty broad background.
Yeah.
But I also have the other aspect that's not really usually related to law enforcement. Is I've worked in corrections for almost 7 years.
Yeah.
That's a different animal, if you will. You really have to learn how to communicate
Yeah.
when you deal with a different type of element because they don't always see things the same way that you do out here in the free world. So yeah, I think I have a pretty diverse background when it comes to that. Plus I spent 3 years in active duty in the military, in the Army, and then I spent 6 years National Guard. So kind of different cultures,
Yeah.
different entities, been in large cities, smaller cities. So for me, I think it helps me when I go out here and I try to connect and communicate because I've been in a lot of those situations and dealing with a lot of different people. And I think the better we're able to do that, the better we're able to communicate and talk with people.
I was
That's
going to say, we have a diverse community too.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of different, so that's good. That's awesome.
How many officers does Broken Bow have now? Do you run off the top of your head?
Roughly, we've got about 14, 15, I think, counting myself,
Okay.
and we're hiring right now.
I was gonna say, how many would if you had exactly the number you needed or wanted, how many would that be? Just curious.
So if I had what I wanted, we'd probably be about 22.
Okay.
If we get fully staffed, I think we're right around 18.
Okay.
But as we progress and some of the things that are there, I would like to add if we can as we go, just to make it better for us, safer for us, while we make it safer for everybody else. That would be the ultimate goal is to do that. But we are hiring. We've got a couple. Got one that's about to graduate from the Cleat Academy, and we've got 2 more that'll go next month. So we've got them coming in. We just got to get them trained and then get them trained and out on the street. So.
I think the excitement that the community feels will also spill over into possible new recruits, people that want to be a part of the police community here in Broken Bow.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because when even the ones that are here, when you feel that the community has that support and there's a little bit of excitement, it gives you that boost, that morale goes up. It doesn't take a lot to get there,
right?
But sometimes we miss it because we just get so caught up in the day to day. But just that feeling of that excitement, it gives everybody a little bit of boost. And those are the kind of things that get them here, but also keep them here. That we want to keep that vibe going. We don't want to get complacent and say, okay, well, here we are, we got people, and we just relax. That's what we want all the time, is to get that connection, that relationship going, where there's that excitement all the time.
Me too.
That's so exciting.
It's very
Man.
exciting.
Very cool. Well, we got a lot of locals joining us saying they're looking forward to this as well. Catrice is telling jokes as normal, but we
Catrice,
appreciate.
you don't have to behave.
We are amongst the authorities. Catrice, chill. No, she is definitely. Wait a minute, I got. Oh, Princess Thundercat is glad to see the new police chief.
Okay, good.
I love it.
Good.
I love it. So, now, anything else, Laney J? Any questions that the public had to have before we roll? I think this has been an outstanding interview as well, and I think you never know what you're going to get, Chief Morrison. I'm sorry, this is honesty. I didn't know what to expect. I had never met you. We had never spoke.
Sure.
And I asked the wife, I was like, hey, Chief, she's like, no. I was like, we had to interview him. We get to interview him tomorrow. She's like, well, you get to meet him before I do. So,
Yeah.
but no. So, but I am absolutely pleasantly surprised. Not surprised, but pleasantly impacted by your enthusiasm, your demeanor. The fact that you are excited about the young officers and what they bring to the table. I mean, there's just, not like you said earlier, not that it hasn't been that way, but the newness gives new excitement. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. The Chief Wiggins was a great chief, so the newness.
He was here a long time, for
and
sure.
He deserves that retirement.
Absolutely.
So
Enjoy it, Chief.
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I'm glad we have someone with your great attitude.
Yes.
Because we are a diverse community. People are different, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on around here, whether it be weird or fun. There's a lot of stuff.
True.
So it's good to have somebody who comes from a place to where you can relate and, like you said, communicate and understand. I think that's going to be great for our community. So,
Anything else that you wanted to leave us with that we haven't talked about this morning?
Not really, man. I'm just happy to be here. We're excited. Again, stop by, say hello to us. You see us, wave at us. We're here for you guys, and we want to connect, and we want to build those relationships. So don't think you can't approach us unless we're in the middle of working, right? But don't think you can't approach us, say hello, and have a conversation, because that's what we're about.
I realize you're in a traffic stop right now, but I just want to say thank you.
yeah, thanks. You're doing a good job.
Yeah. Please step away from the traffic stop.
Yeah.
You'd think I wouldn't have to say that.
Yeah.
But
Hey, you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Oh no, you're gonna run into those. I know my rights, but you really don't. Actually, no.
That's right. Yeah, let me educate you.
So
real
far, you have not. No. All right, Chief. It has been a pleasure, and like I said, we'll set that up to maybe we can get I know this has been a long interview, but kind of that first one's usually fun. So maybe we can set up like a 3 to 5 minute one once a month, or if you enjoyed it, maybe just come hang out for 15 minutes once a month.
Man, I'm okay with coming and hanging out.
Awesome. I love
See,
it.
and now, because Bruce Shirey is so busy, we've been trying to get him in here too. So now I can be like, Chief Morrison done one up you.
I'll just say Chief Morrison made us a priority.
Yes, he sure did. I hope you're listening, Bruce.
We
I
love
cannot
Bruce.
wait.
We love Bruce. Speaking of new, that's just the thing. I think excitement, newness.
Yeah,
So,
it's awesome.
Chief
Thank you
Morrison's
so
been a
much
pleasure.
for coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Anything you need from us, don't hesitate to let us know. Anything you need us to keep from talking about for a moment, don't hesitate to let us know. I was telling him earlier, I was like, I've been in situations, the police chief called me up and be like, hey, can you not talk about this for a day, at least 24 hours? Give me 24 hours to search it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, perfect, I can do that.
I was gonna say I'll give you our cell phone.
Yeah.
I'll email you our cell phone numbers, and then you could be like, all right, stop
Yeah,
talking.
that's enough of that.
Stop.
We're working
Don't
on
talk
it.
about it. But if you need anything, like Jay said, or you have an announcement, or something's happening around, you need us to know or get out on the air, you can just let us know.
Sounds great. You guys might have to chase me off.
I love it.
That'll be all right. We'll be good.
Yeah, we'll have hey, you stay around too long though, we'll make you a segment of the show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who can we get the chief to arrest today? I love it. Thank you so much. We'll be back, folks. It is 7:30. Laney J's Lowdown is up next. Do you have a teaser for us this morning?
I do. What would you do if your address was given for package returns and a new phone case? And Laney J thinks it's gross. We're going to talk about it when we come back. My Lowdown up next.
Oh, my goodness. That was awesome.
I thought you guys said that was going to be hard. Hey, seriously, I would love to do this on a monthly basis.
Yes.
That helps.
It would be great.
Again, like you said, updates.
What's the easiest for you, like a set day every month, like the third Thursday of the month? Or?
Yeah, because then I can put it on the calendar, and if something comes up that I have to,
Yeah,
tell
that's
you
what,
guys I
yeah.
can't make
We can move it, or we can just
But
skip
for me,
it.
that would be easier just to schedule it, and then I know that that's going to be, and I can spread that. But as much stuff as we're going to be doing, I would love to be able to come and connect with you guys.
Absolutely.
Just-
Well, we'll get the emails
We'll set it
going
up,
back and
yeah.
forth, and we'll set up like a third Tuesday of the month or whatever it is.
Yeah,
And,
we'll do it.
okay, we'll make it
Sounds
happen.
good. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Yes,
sir.
Thank you so much. Very nice.
Can we
to
get a
meet you.
photo of him before he leaves?
Yeah, get over there.
No, you get him.
something there?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay. All right, fine.
Actually, if we just get a picture of him, that'd be better. On right in front of the logo.
Fine.
Awesome. Thank you, Chief. We appreciate you.
Laney J Live Summer Logo Hunt. Snap a selfie with our logo at any of these
Yeah.
spots.
Hey, he's official looking. If I was looking better, I would.
Watson M&M Food, Burke's Convenience Store, Brokenville Flowers and Gifts, Shady Oaks Restaurant, and Post and tag us for your chance to win limited prizes. And every winner gets it's local, it's fun, and it pays to play. Only with Jay and Laney J live on Best Country 106. First half, done. Now, bring on the second.
Yeah, I don't look like I got. I'm like, what's wrong with that guy?
He got AI hands. You know, AI makes hands weird.
He got trigger finger. Thank you.
Three-game weekend series that'll feature great giveaways, big moments, and big-time summer fun.
Great job, everybody.
Texas tradition.
That was
Get your
fun.
tickets at Rangers.com. All for Texas.
Little Sky May. Heck yeah, Brody, that was fun. Good one. I had people texting me, was like, man, I'm hopeful.
Dude, I like him.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. All right, I'm moving.
Yeah, he's cool. That's right. It's time for Laney J to go inside. No, wait a minute. It's Laney J's lowdown. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, thank you, Chief Morrison, for coming and talking.
I've
with
had
us.
multiple texts already that said, dude, that dude's cool. I am very hopeful.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think it's
That's
great.
cool. That's cool.
There's a new phone case out there. It's a flesh-like phone case. It's a creative reminder for you to protect yourself from the sun. This phone case can get sunburned,
That's funny.
and it looks disgusting. It looks like skin.
That's
It
hilarious.
does. I mean, it looks gross. They inspired the case, or the case was inspired to have a way to just remind people, hey, wear sunscreen. So you know how, the phone case can get burnt in real time. So,
Right.
if your phone case is sitting in the sun and it gets burnt, then most likely you're going to get burnt too. So they're just trying to bridge the gap between our digital lives and our physical well-being. But I'm going to tell you what, it looks like a big old chunk of skin. And it's just gross. It's gross. It's disgusting.
I mean,
I'll never have it. I wear my sunscreen, okay, but it's creepy.
do you wear it all year round?
Yes,
Facial sunscreen all year round?
absolutely. And most of the time I put it on my arms and stuff too.
That's smart.
If I'm gonna be out in the sun for longer than 5-10 minutes, I have to wear it.
Your boy getting pretty dark over
Yeah.
here.
See, you don't need it. No. But the
Oh, I
sunscreen
probably
is
do.
good. I mean, it'll definitely protect you. But you guys, I don't know where you can buy this case at, but it's disgusting. Okay. This woman is complaining. I'm not so sure that I would be complaining about her situation.
Okay.
Hundreds of Amazon packages that she didn't order
Yeah.
have been sent to her home over the last year. Now they're piled up so much under her carport and everywhere, she has to park on the street now. She's been receiving these packages for over a year. What happened was a seller overseas put her address as their return address. So she is getting all these packages at her house. So she's complaining about it. Okay, well, she notified the company after that's how they figured out what was happening.
Yeah.
They never come and got the packages. So, like, if they're a company overseas, they've listed your address, it was their mistake. I mean, do we not need to have a yard sale? Do we not need to go through these return packages and see what we want? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, some people are like, hey, unbox them, have a yard sale. Or have a yard sale and just let people buy whatever they want.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
You just surprised. You never know what's in here. Because she hasn't spent any money on these packages.
Yeah.
But she has hundreds of packages in her yard.
So she's like the new Amazon resale store.
I'm telling you, I would be banking off of it. I would be.
I heard a story about this. Is this the one where she's mainly getting fake leather seat covers for a vehicle that she doesn't own?
She does have some seat covers, but there's like so many other packages.
Oh, well,
it's not just seat covers.
okay. Well, I read this one where this woman was getting over and over and over again these fake leather seat covers, and then she was like, of course, first she took them to her neighbors and was like, "What did y'all, say the wrong address or something?" And they were like, "No, that's not ours. We don't know what that is." So then, of course, she opened it. It was seat covers, and then they just kept coming. These exact same seat covers. So I was thinking, if it was similar to this woman, just open up a store.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It's the same woman. Initially, she was getting just seat covers.
Oh, okay.
Now
she's getting all kinds of stuff.
everything
That's
else.
hilarious.
Yes.
But still,
Yeah, that's what it said. Initially, it was all seat covers.
at this point, if the company refuses to ship them back, or to pay for the shipping to get them back, they're yours, right?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They deliver them to your home. They know about it.
Yeah.
So they need to pick them up.
Or at least tell you to get rid of them.
That's right. So, I mean, they need to fix that. So,
I mean, there's probably got to be like a store out there that would buy your seat covers at at pennies on the dollar.
and these are packages that are ordered from Amazon. Okay? And Amazon's no help.
It's crazy.
They haven't helped her. So, anyway, I don't know. I'd be seeing what I could do with some seat covers.
Right?
$5.
Exactly.
Here you go.
$5 a box.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. You don't know what color you're getting.
Surprise. That's it for my lowdown, you guys.
I love it.
That's too funny. I mean, I wouldn't be mad.
No, I don't. I mean, yeah. Well, I take
I
that
mean,
back. It'd be annoying.
It would be annoying.
It'd be annoying. And
Yeah.
if you didn't have any storage, so therefore you. But you're right though. I mean, we got enough friends that need some seat covers.
Yeah.
You can sell them. You can give them away for a little bit.
You could.
You know.
Absolutely. I look like nice seat covers, but no, Billy, no.
Billy said, "Did you guys ask him about Laney J's seatbelt
No,
tickets?"
y'all,
Those
we
are-
don't want him to know how bad I
those-
am right now.
Those were OHP seatbelt tickets.
They were, but still, we don't need him to know that. He'll probably start. Yeah, he'll probably start like just checking to see if he's wearing his seatbelt today. I have to tell you what happened to me last night. though.
Uh-oh. I asked you how your evening went.
I
You just
forgot
now
about
remembered
it. I forgot. I was on my way to town.
Uh-huh.
It was just about to get dark,
Uh-huh.
and I was in my daddy's truck.
So it was twilight.
And I'm just driving, and out of the corner of my eye, bam, there's something moving. Well, you know how quickly I am with the spiders.
Oh, it's
There's
in
a
the car.
spider.
It's
right?
in the car.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
on the dash.
Okay. Is
So
it
I'm
big
like,
or little? Oh, is it a little guy?
it was a little guy. But it's like, this nasty boy. And I grabbed Daddy's handicap sticker. I'm like, wham! I'm trying to drive down the road, right? I'm telling on myself now that Chief is going. But so like I was like, oh, okay, I smashed it. So I met my friend. Well, I was waiting for my friend, and I'm sitting in the truck and I'm looking because there's a organizer in the dash. A little square.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called. Anyway, and I'm looking and I'm trying to find it, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's not there. So maybe I didn't really smash it. So I am sitting in the truck and I look over out of the corner of my eye over here, and I was like, oh, there's a fly. So I go to roll the window down. It's not a fly. It's that spider. And it runs down the top of the door and then just falls off like somewhere. So I open the door real quick, and my friend pulls up and was like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, there's a freaking spider in the truck, and I'm scared. And he's like, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had the flashlight looking at the door frame because I was not going to get back in that truck.
You'd think it was a tarantula,
I'm telling you.
the way she was jumping.
So I told my dad, I was like, you got a spider in your truck somewhere. And then about 20 minutes later, he's like, do I need to come drive it home? Because he don't like spiders either. Why he's making fun of me? But still, it was crazy. It was crazy. I almost, my life flashed before my eyes.
Did it really?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, you know how terrified I am. Anyway.
All right. I think we can roll it on through because the impossible question is up next, my friends.
Ooh.
Do we have anything we really needed to discuss this morning?
No, I'm just so excited about our new chief.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a great interview.
Damn, I'm so excited.
That really was.
Well, no, there is one thing we can discuss.
What's that?
Mattel's unveiled a new Barbie doll. She's going to reflect the reality of hundreds of thousands of children if your parents don't get it together. Yeah. Yeah, it's the new Barbie. She's got type 1 diabetes.
The
Can
new
you believe
Barbie
it?
doll featuring type 1 diabetes, collaborating with Breakthrough T1D to ensure medical accuracy.
Yep, she comes with a glucose monitor and insulin pump.
I see that.
And Robert F. Kennedy's Ken doll.
You know he's disapproving.
I know. Yeah, he is very much so disapproving. In time, she's going to be joined by a friend with that has type 2 diabetes. I wonder if they're going to give her an easy bake oven.
No, they're suing. Actually, they're suing Easy Bake Oven
Why?
for the diabetes.
That's what I was wondering. Like, you give her this easy bake oven and all these treats. That's why she has diabetes.
Yeah.
And it's it's the thin Barbie. It's not the chunky one. Just so you people know that not all chunky people have diabetes, okay? It's a skinny person's disease too.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I figured that would come up next. Is it the chunky one? No, it's the thin one.
Oh, Alicia Rivers says, when is y'all's swap shop?
Ooh,
9 a.m. to 9:30, Monday through Friday.
that's
Alicia.
right. Dead correct.
Clear. All right, we're going to jump on out of here because we got the impossible
Fine.
question up next.
Fine.
Latest music from Kane Brown.
Ew.
2 pair.
2 pair.
I
Hey.
like the snake skin. I like them buckaroos. I like my leather shined up with a shade of blue. I like the black.
Clear.
That's not what I thought it was. I was waiting.
Waiting for something else.
Get me to.
Ah!
Then I probably don't need no more, but the second I walk
He was stomping in his Air Force One.
Give me 2 pair. I need 2 pair.
So how
Stomping
did I
them
get to
Air Force One. What's up, chat? We've been ignoring y'all. Sorry.
Y'all be alright.
Yes. I need my McDonald's snack wrap back.
Oh, those were so good.
You said it's coming today? Who is that? Kevin? The McDonald's snack wrap is back today? Dang, girl. Thanks for the follow, Perez.
Cut it.
Dang, Laney is spicy today. Yes,
No, I'm
today.
I said
Tap
that.
in, Brittany.
Who said I was spicy?
I think it was Cali Girl. Used to being ignored. I'm married. Oh! I mean, well, what do you expect? Don't worry for y'all that are like, this ain't country. I got you old country lined up next. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro.
Yeah, y'all calm down.
Calm down. Bet money. Anybody that says the next one ain't country. I need more coffee. All right, timeout time.
Time out.
Timeout time. Luke KC's. This is not country. See, that's what I'm saying. I got you next, Zach. I got you next. This is called new country. The next one is old country. Both country music. They're just different eras of country music. Mr. Closed Off and Closed Minded. I'm just kidding. I love both. Here you go. That's new. This is old. Old enough. Not super old.
Let's crush this day together.
Oh, yeah, this
Because
is
Jay
great.
and Laney J Live.
This is it right here.
Morning Pick Me Up. Weekday 6 to 9 a.m. on Best Country 106.
Oh, I love that heart. Who did that?
Now, would you say this is country enough for you? Or are you like even older country? I agree the first song was not even close to country. Cali Girl, you're an idiot. All right. Do you play independent artists every Friday morning? Well, all the time, but
I'm done with you.
well, I mean, come on now. You don't make a dumb statement like that when you know my stance on it on my show. No, you can actually, Cowgirl. You know that. You can make any dumb statement you want. What's that flag? Hey, Facebook, I got to mute you or they'll kick y'all off. We'll be right back. Good morning, Charlene. Good morning. Good morning, hey therapist. Flo Rida. Good morning to you. Did I hear you say? So what I was going to say to those that love this song as old country and hate Kane Brown as the new country, when she came out, guess what she was called? Pop music. Na 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 na. This ain't country. This is more pop. So for all of you that said, this is country, that's what you get. Same, everybody been complaining about the country music since decades, since forever. Y'all all been complaining about the same thing. Your grandma complained about Delta Dawn. Your grandma complained about Hank Williams Sr. Ooh, he's rock. He's not, or Hank Williams Jr. He's rock. He's not country. I'm telling them, Lisa.
She just smiling her sweet little smile, going, nah.
All right, here we go.
Service and the best quality product.
Possible question time.
420 reasons at Nova.
Thanks for the follow, Robbie.
Downtown Roosevelt.
Rob Inslee. Robbie Inslee? Rob Bensley? Here we go. It's impossible question time.
Woo! It's a good one, too, y'all.
It's a good one. You
Y'all-
like it?
Y'all don't get it, I'm going to be
Be the
disappointed.
first caller at 580-584-3388 or 584-3372 with the correct answer. One prize winner.
No links. We need the MP3 or WAV file. No links. We don't download like that.
We don't download, homie. Go watch the pinned post at the top of our TikTok. I'll send a link in the inbox. Go watch our pinned post at the top of the TikTok page. Bump, 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 bump. Here we go. Huh, huh. Here we go. Huh, huh. Here we go. Blue. That's right. It's time for the impossible question brought to you by Nova. Give us a call if you want to play. Those numbers are 584-3388 or
584-3372.
still hoping to get 3389 looked at.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pine, for taking care of it. It's not Pine's issue.
All right, you guys, listen. I'm not spicy by myself, obviously, today. But spicy to me is your underarm stain, and mine don't. So,
I like my spice.
see, there you go. All right, here's your question.
All right.
Today, you're going to win Deo Gloria Jiu-Jitsu Gym 30-day pass for you and your household.
As well as protein to fuel up for that, we'll give you a Brick and Bread gift card.
All right, there you go. Y'all, you can't beat that. All right, here we go.
It's
Be
a
the first
workout
one.
and a meal.
I know. I mean, hey,
Come on now.
great meal, too.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. A new TikTok trend might be the best one for you so far. It's health related, and doctors and other health experts say, try it.
Oh,
What is this new trend that seems to be really good for you?
what?
Yeah, what is it? A new TikTok trend might be the best one for you so far. It's health related. Doctors and other health experts say, try it. What is this new trend that seems to be really good for you? Good morning. What's your answer?
Drinking olive oil before bed.
Interesting. Drink some olive oil before bed. Not what we're looking for, but that's an interesting one. Laney J, can you save his life?
Eating bugs.
Eat some bugs to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Not it.
Yeah, that's what some people say.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you.
Eating them bugs. Intermittent fasting. That's a great answer, Susan. It definitely has to do with consumption. I'll narrow it down for you guys. It definitely has to do with
Okay.
consumption, like intermittent fasting, for example. Great answer, Susan, to kick us off. Grounding, getting your feet in the grass.
Oh.
Big Red, that's a great answer. And although I don't know if there's any true, magical thing with putting your feet on the earth, but do it anyway, because, our feet were made to touch the earth.
That's right. All right. A new TikTok trend might be the best one for you so far. It's health related, and doctors and other health experts say, try it. What is the new trend that seems to be really good for you?
Milton says hug a tree. I don't know about all that. I ain't in no tree hugging.
Tree huggers. Tree hugger.
No, it's not that. Detroit's in the house.
Detroit.
Detroit Rock City.
Oh,
All right. All right. Now there's a name for this, and I was very surprised by this. And it's a growing popularity for promoting the consumption of this.
It's seaweedling.
How did you guess? It's called seed-a-legaling.
Seed-a-legaling.
Seaweed-a-leedle-leedling. Seed-a-weed-a-leedle. Seed-a-weed-a-leedle.
All right.
Eating more fresh fruit. That actually, the fresh fruit is a part of this. Fresh fruit is a portion of this. So eating more fresh fruit is in this. I'll give you the name. It's a name. There's a name to it. Let's go to the phone lines.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Drinking apple cider vinegar.
Oh, that's a great answer. It's not drinking any kind of vinegar, Laney J.
Juicing?
It's not juicing, but it ends in ing. It does end in ing. ing. So you are inging something.
Okay.
What's the ing suffix mean? Like inaction?
I think so.
Something like that? I don't remember. I'm not an English whiz or an English major, or do I even speak very good English? It's not fasting, though. That's a great answer. It's not any kind of fasting. This is actually consuming. So you're opposite of fasting in this. You are consuming. But it's something very specific, and you're maxing out on it. So maxing is the suffix here. So it's blank maxing is the name of this. Blank maxing.
Okay.
It's not fast maxing, but that's a good answer. Still not fasting. You are consuming. It's not protein maxing, but that would be a parallel.
Okay.
Protein maxing would be a parallel. Maybe all of your carnivore dieters would be protein maxers.
All right, you guys. Somebody's got to get
It's not carb maxing, but that is now the closest answer we've had. It's not carb maxing, but that is now the closer. It's not sugar maxing. You shouldn't sugar max. Oh, we have the correct answer on social media. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Fiber maxing.
It's fiber maxing! Yes! Who do we have on the phone?
Carrie Stars.
All right, Carrie, come by the radio station and pick up your certificates.
Thank you,
so
Carrie.
much. You have a great day. Sweet!
Cool,
Carrie
cool,
gets the
cool.
dub. Yeah, have you heard of this fiber maxing
I've
yet?
not.
Really?
I have not.
Anybody else heard of this fiber maxing TikTok trend? All right, here it is. The latest wellness trend on TikTok known as fiber maxing is gaining popularity for promoting the consumption of fiber-rich foods like beans, pulses, starchy foods. What's a pulse?
I don't.
Pulses? P-U-L-S-E-S. Pulses. Will you see what food-wise is? What's a pulse? Starchy foods, seeds, chia seeds. This trend aimed at maximizing the health benefits of fiber is supported by experts who highlight the positive impact of a fiber-rich diet. Studies have shown that increasing fiber intake can reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and colon cancer. Additionally, fiber contributes to a healthy gut and brain function. To incorporate more fiber into your diet, experts recommend consuming starchy foods, whole grains, your fruits, fresh fruits and vegetables, and potatoes with the skin on. Did you know you lose a lot of the fiber when you peel the skin off a tater? I didn't realize that.
Yes. And pulses
Pulses.
are a group of dried edible seeds from plants in the legume family.
Oh.
Like kidney beans, black beans, chickpeas, split peas, lentils.
Like your 8-bean soup or whatever it's called?
Yeah, they say they're
12-bean soup?
a valuable source of protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. They're sustainable and affordable.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Get you some beans in your life. The musical
Right.
fruit. The more you eat.
Okay.
Figured Laney J would follow it up on me. You'd be stopped up for a week, Billy says.
Is that it?
Fiber actually gets you going regular. What do you mean?
The more you eat what? I don't know the rest of that. Am I
The more you
blanking?
toot.
Oh,
It's a musical
the
fruit.
musical fruit. Yep.
Yeah,
There you go.
make music.
You'll be acting like Brad Pitt, running everybody off.
Billy's got the wrong idea about fiber.
I think so.
Bro's like, that stuff stops me up. Your body's working reverse, brother.
Well, I tell you what,
Do some fasting. That'll help that.
I've never heard of fiber maxing, and Doc Loft is calling this morning at 8:15.
Let's talk about it.
I'm asking him about it.
We're asking him. He said usually if his body isn't used to high amounts of fiber, the first week is rough. The first week is soft. What are you talking about? First week is gonna fall out to your body.
Some of y'all gonna be doing a short walk, so y'all better watch it.
Oh my goodness. Matching your workout personality gives you more results. Do you know what your workout personality is?
No.
Yeah, a study now showing matching workout to your personality enhances enjoyment and overall results.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that. We'll ask Doc Loft about that too.
Okay.
And then it says here, some Boston scientific research recently found that older men's health concerns are actually right on. And it's usually due to the fact that us older men dismiss those health concerns.
And you're a lot happier.
My blank hurts. Well,
I
why
get it.
don't you go to the doctor? It's been hurting for 10 years.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Man.
Get some fiber in your life.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. I don't want to hear about it though. Okay.
Wolford's workout personality is couch potato.
Okay, I could see that.
Mr. Couch Potato Head. Got you. It's funny.
I mean, like, what does workout personality mean? Like, am I Denise Austin? Who was that other woman? Jillian Michaels? No, I'm Amy from 5,000 Pound Sisters.
Oh my goodness. What was that guy that recently passed that was the
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, he knew what, I mean, I used to sweat to the oldies when I was younger.
I mean, think about it.
Fun.
You got Richard Simmons and you got Gene Simmons. One worked out his entire life. One did what he did his entire life. I think I'm going to go with Gene Simmons' lifestyle.
You know,
Which one's still around?
You
No.
have a point. You have a point.
Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda style.
Jane.
No?
Huh?
Not just what?
Jane Fonda. Yeah, you could be Jane Fonda. Don't come around here no more. I don't like Jane Fonda.
No, just call me, what was it? Billy Blanks?
Oh, Billy Banks.
Billy Banks. Yeah, Billy Banks.
Yeah, or Tone to the Bone with Tony. What was his?
Tony Tone has
Tony
done it
Tone
again.
Tone. Was that who it was?
No.
Yeah. Who was that guy?
I love it.
Yeah, I gotta look it up.
All right, chat, we're going to be talking to Dr. Loft coming up here in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. It's Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J Live. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
Broadcasting from First Bank
Clear.
Studios, KKPI 106.1 FM.
Broken Bow, Idaho. Clear.
Your tri-state area.
Thanks for hanging out with us, chat. That's fun. Y'all did good. Tony Little.
That's who it was. It was Tony Little.
What's terrible advice?
Just a bigger Gene Simmons is what he was. With blonde hair.
Gene Simmons was only as tall as he was because he was wearing platform shoes his entire life. Y'all realize that, right?
So we were going to ask Doc Loft about how exercise and your mental health, NSAID dangers, fiber maxing.
Inside dangers of fiber max. Let's go with those.
Cool beans.
Hello, amigos de ew. What? Hello, my gross friends. What does that mean? Add my mute back, please, Jay. Nah. Why? Who you need to mute?
That's, yeah.
Why you get mute happy over there? What you muting? Hold on. What are we muting for?
Who needs to be muted? I want to read the comments.
Hello, friends of the EU. I don't see no mute needed. Don't cry about you not having all the rights. Just be thankful for what you do have. Come on now.
I didn't see anything that was mute-worthy.
Mm-mm. I didn't either, and I have no clue. Why, Lisa, just curious, what did you mute the other person for? You muted somebody earlier today. What was that person? What did they get muted for? Is life a simulation? Nope.
Depends on you.
Spamming? What were they spamming? Just curious. What was they saying? What's that? FWA, FWA? What's that? Free World America. Good morning. I just want to say, guys, when we have haters on the chat smack talking, that grows our audience immediately. So if it's smack talk spam, I'm cool with you. You know, if it's literal, if it's actual spam. If somebody spams the same thing a couple of times, that's different. But I mean, if you tell them, hey, we don't allow you to comment the same thing over and over again. Let them know that, and then if they continue to do it, boom. But for sure, smack talkers. The other day we had 2 smack talkers in the chat. We had over 100 people watching. As soon as they jumped in and started smack talking, so I'd almost just, it's got to be very egregious too. Again, I mean, it's got to be addressed, and then if they just continue to do it over and over and over, spamming is not 3 comments the same thing. Spamming is 20 comments the same thing. Why would you comment? Why would you? Yeah, Cali girl, that comment, that right there tells you why you're not muting people anymore. Good vibes only, Robbie. I wouldn't let Cali girl mute you for telling. Did you go to your? To our pinned post so you could see what it was? Time to prove my point.
Yeah, I think you should put him on punishment.
Who?
All the chat.
The chat? All right. You heard Laney J. Y'all think about what y'all did. Look outside. Look off into the distance and think about what y'all did.
That's right.
Here you go, Facebook Live. Y'all can sit over there too.
You're all in trouble.
You're all in timeout for exactly 60 seconds.
60 seconds. Think about it.
Oh my goodness.
Dory in her glory.
Dory the Explorer. It is a nice view. Show pic of lake instead. We don't have the lake in front of us. We're in downtown Broken Bow. Lake's up north.
Do we look like? Never mind.
Morning Jam Pogs joined us.
Experience with us, you'll get a chance to win a 2-year lease.
All right.
Sign up at Yield Challenge.
60 seconds. We'll be back. Did I already say that? Oops. Now it's 60 seconds. Actually, it's 45 seconds now.
Family purchase a small telephone company.
Coach B17 sent to Rose. for our flash goal, or did we miss our flash goal already?
State-of-the-art services across
Yeah, looks like we
rural
missed our
Oklahoma.
flash goal.
From Main
Oh, well,
Street business
thank you for the
owners
roads
to
there,
the
Coach.
generation of leaders to farmers at the heart of our rural economies. Hillary is always innovative.
Billy Parsons, I don't know about the Apple Weather app, but NOAA Weather Radar is a good one. It's only about 5 minutes off. All of your public radars will be 5 to 10 minutes off of actual. Now, I realize that is unfortunate for those that like to follow the radar on their own, but all of your public available radars will be at least 5 minutes after. They refresh in 5-minute increments, and they will be 5 minutes late every time. Why is that? Because they're owned by the television companies, and the television companies want to give it to you immediate. The radar that's owned by them. Obviously.
Yeah.
Now you got your national radars, but they're not strong enough to go by themselves.
Wake up,
Here we go.
on display.
It's time.
Like cold granite stone.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Radar Scope is a good app. Nice. I use Weather Tap. It's a radio app. It's used by a lot of radio stations, I should say. Here we go. Excuse me. My radar. Thanks for the heart, me. Here we go. Hey, here we go. That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday to you.
Everybody's talking about the radar they use. My radar is one that apparently a lot of people use.
I thought.
MY radar.
Okay, I thought they were saying, they were
The one my radar. It's mine actually.
Yeah.
Jay Lindley radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Whoa.
What? What
Oh, nothing. I was woeing because the cast members of Fox News channels, the 5, are asserting that the new Superman movie is super woke.
Woke Superman, huh?
That's right. It's not such a bad thing, especially when you consider the last Superman movie put everyone to sleep. I mean, why not be woke? Wake up.
Don't. All right, Henry Cavill.
Henry VIII.
Was the old one, right?
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Was he Superman?
He was back in the day, right? Like a few years ago. Thought he was.
I mean, it could be a lot worse. It could be, super person instead of Superman.
With they, them pronouns?
Them of steel. Yeah, it could be. They of steel.
Oh,
right, sorry.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I know.
Actually.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna behave.
It's actually hilarious.
No more.
It's funny.
Okay. I didn't know that. I like Henry Cavill. So
yeah, it's cool.
I didn't know.
He's cool.
How would I know?
How would she know?
I saw one of those videos the other day.
Which ones?
And I lost it, and I couldn't send it to you. But it was a cat that didn't have a right eye.
Okay.
And it was like that. How would they know? And then they put a fake eye on.
Yes, I have seen that one.
Have you? It's hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
It was good. I would love it if Larry the Cable Guy would be Superman. Could you imagine? That would be fun. It would be called Super Redneck, though. It wouldn't be called Superman. Super Red. All right. A man in his drawers and his cape and his boots running around. Yeah, that'd be it. It'd be funny.
I can only picture him as Mater now, though.
I know.
That's just me, though.
I seen a video the other day where it said these two women both got hit by lightning at the same time.
Yeah.
And then Lightning McQueen speeds across the screen.
Yeah, I didn't see
That's
that.
so funny.
I saw that one too.
That's funny. All right, my bad.
New study
suggests that tailoring your exercise routine to match your personality can increase enjoyment and improve fitness.
Okay.
Says here, the study found that extroverted individuals prefer high-intensity group workouts, while those high neuro something prefer private, low-intensity workouts.
That's you.
I know. Life 360, people moving around town.
Well, hey, where y'all be?
The research highlights the importance of understanding how your personality influences your exercise preferences to increase the engagement, especially amongst us sedentary individuals.
Okay.
Sedentary, with sedentary lifestyles. So like, well, what's that? We sit in a chair majority of the day. That's sedentary.
Yes.
If you're a mailman that walks up and down the street all day long, that's an active lifestyle.
Yes.
So we are a sedentary lifestyle. Says here, though, you can motivate more people to meet their physical activity guidelines by personalizing the workout recommendations. Says healthcare providers are finding ways to motivate more people, tailoring those exercises to the individuals. I think Dr. Lofton's been doing this for a decade at least already. Yeah. So he's really fine-tuning what he's been doing in this research for sure. Study also revealed that exercise can significantly reduce stress levels, particularly for those individuals that are high neuro, like active minds.
Yeah, I think the exercise is definitely very good for your mental health, either way it goes. Whether you're high or low, depressed or happy, I think that exercise will definitely help you with that. I mean, it's been proven time and time again.
We had somebody comment, it looks like John Gotti said, you had me looking at my Life 360, like, why is it not working?
What's really going on?
Where are they going?
How would we know?
No, it's funny. Life 360. I don't notice it when I don't have my phone audio turned on. It's just there. But yeah, we've got you got workplaces, home spots, all posted as a location. So when they come and go through those locations, it blinks or whatever.
Yes. Actually, the radio station is marked as home in one of my groups because I'm in 3.
Yeah.
And
that's funny.
Yeah. So like Nala knows whenever I get to work because she's the only one in the family probably with notifications on. Everybody else has theirs turned off. Like we don't care that you just got here or got there. We just whenever we
you can turn those notifications off.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
All right, I need you to help me with that.
Okay. Yeah, you sure can. So.
Hey, Vicky says, could you please wish Broken Bow PD officer Eric Perez a happy 24th birthday?
Okay.
My man's is almost a quarter of a century.
Happy birthday, Officer Perez.
Lindy, you're going to lose your subscription benefits soon. Re-up, girl, re-up.
We haven't seen Lindy in a while.
It's been a while, Lindy E. Lindy E.
Yeah, Lindy, where are you at?
Cameron's running a Twitch raid over there already. We've built a community that basically runs itself now.
That's right.
In the socials.
That's Doc Off, I bet.
Bet you we got our doctor on the phone lines.
Good morning, Dr. Lofton.
How are you doing this morning, sir?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Excellent.
I was just gonna go with it if it wasn't him.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was just gonna start asking some random person questions.
So yeah, that's funny.
Good.
Now, hey, you didn't have to say it that way, Doc. We covered for you. He was so busy yesterday morning, he just couldn't make it.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah.
I had picked her up late from her and the kids have been gone for a church camp for the weekend, and I just completely blanked.
I love it.
It's okay. It's fine.
All right. Hey, it happens. It just
We're
shows
not a priority.
It just shows you're human.
That's right.
Laney J was blaming you the whole time.
I was
not. I love it.
My timer for my tea went off. I drink hot tea in the morning, and it went off, and I got my tea bags out, and then another timer went off. My phone was upstairs, so I wasn't paying attention. And that was my reminder to get on the radio, and dismissed it.
Nice.
He dismissed us.
Dismissed, just like that. How easy that was
Yeah,
for him
like
to dismiss.
Yeah, we're done.
Well, we do have a few things we want to ask you this morning, Doc Loft. Matter of fact, I want to go to the first one you had about NSAIDs.
Yes, I was curious about that. A lot of people don't understand that there are certain things like there is a medication called Mobic. That's an NSAID, but so is, ibuprofen, and you shouldn't take those two together. So that's what I wanted to know about the dangers of taking too much NSAIDs.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I tell people, it's like kissing cousins. You don't want to cross two things that are related. And so, yeah, if you can, like, Tylenol is separate. It's acetaminophen. It's a pain reliever that's separate from an NSAID, such as Aleve. Aleve's a popular one, ibuprofen. They're popular ones over the counter. You can buy Mobic's prescription, and you can get prescription Aleve, which is called naproxen, and ibuprofen. But yeah, you don't want to take two NSAIDs at the same time. Hard on your stomach, it can increase your risk of bleeding, stuff like that.
Now, like, you just don't want to take them together, or like if you're taking, go ahead.
Yeah, no, so same day. So for instance, if you took a Mobic this morning, you wouldn't want to take an Aleve this evening, because the Mobic is a once a day NSAID. It lasts in your body 24 hours, whereas like an ibuprofen, so let's say you could take an ibuprofen in the morning because its half-life, it's real short. It means it comes on fast, but it goes away fast. You could theoretically take an ibuprofen this morning and it be out of your system by tonight, and then take an Aleve tonight. Aleve is a 12-hour medicine, meaning when it says 12 hours, you take it again in 12 hours because you're trying to prevent the levels from dipping below what we would call a therapeutic level, meaning it's actually working.
Okay.
So medicines like Tylenol and ibuprofen that say take every 4 to 6 hours, it means they have a short half-life, meaning they come on quick, but they go away quick. So that's what you have to keep those levels therapeutic. You have to keep taking those every 4 to 6 hours, or else it dips below what's actually helping, and then you take it and it has to come back up to the helpful level.
Okay.
There
All
you go.
right, good. Thank you.
That's very informative. I like that. What was the other thing we had?
We wanted to. Do you know anything about this fiber maxing, or what do you think about having?
Okay, yeah.
Is it,
the latest TikTok trend, and some doctors have jumped on this TikTok trend and said, yeah, please try it. Most of you need to. It's called fiber maxing, and it's basically just going heavy on the fiber foods.
Oh, so it's not like maxing out your internet fiber?
I love it. No, it's like, it basically just eating heavy fiber-rich foods.
Yeah. So I wouldn't have called it fiber maxing, but I've kind of tended to push towards, natural. I've told people often to eat beans. It's a fiber for fiber. People ask me about colon cleansing, and, you can get I push for natural, so a lot of your broccoli, your cauliflower, your spinach, you get fiber from that, and that moves stuff through your body, and you do have to have water to help. I think we've talked about this past. If you have fiber without water, it's like making like if you put flour, if you're making bread or pastries, you get flour and not enough liquid, it just gets kind of like this hard ball of flour.
So we had a listener that said that they ate a fiber-rich diet and it stopped them up. So that means they probably didn't drink enough water, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. And so you could, I guess, somebody could, our colon's it's plumbing. So, you think about like plumbing. If somebody threw a whole bunch of toilet paper in the toilet all at once, it can stop it up. And so, you got to drink water. You got to, it's kind of like putting toilet paper in and doing 2 or 3 flushes. You don't want to throw a whole roll in there at once. But yeah, people that eat a lot of fiber and get stopped up, they're not drinking enough water.
okay.
There you go. Fiber maxing. Yeah, they talked about basically some of the best foods were beans. That was the number one food, like you just mentioned. Pulses. Do you know what a pulse is, just out of curiosity, doctor? Pulses. Pulses, like a pulse, like your pulse, but pulses. I hadn't heard of it either, and you said it was.
It's the dried seeds from those things. They're very.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard of them, but anyway, so pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
chia seeds were separate. Chia seeds were separately mentioned, though. But I don't know. Anyway,
Okay, maybe it's not the same.
the starchy foods and seeds and chia seeds. Those were some of the higher ones. So
I know, like the peel of a potato, that's considered fiber. I wouldn't eat the peel of, say, a mango, but I mean, any of those peels are fiber. But mangoes are a fiber, like when you eat a mango, it's, it'll get caught in your teeth because it's so much fiber in it. But that's a really, right now, especially, it's a really good time to get some sweet mangoes if you like that type of stuff.
nice.
These have been my number one source around here, and there is a form of bean you can now, I know you can buy it in Atoka or Antlers. It's called an Anasazi bean that came from a cave in New Mexico. They, like 100 years ago, they found this little clay pot that had been sealed, and they thought it was about 1,000-year-old bean, and they've now grown it. Used to, you could only buy it in Southwest Colorado, but you can get it in the vicinity now. Similar to a pinto bean, but it produces less gas, it seems to be, and cooks faster and tastes very, very similar to a pinto bean. That's kind of my go-to bean right now.
Oh,
All right then.
what's it called again?
An Anasazi.
Anasazi bean. Okay, all right.
I can Google the New Mexico cave bean or something, but yeah, there's a company in Colorado that sells it, ships it, but it's cheaper, obviously, if you can go without the shipping. But I know there's a place in Atoka. My aunt and uncle live in Atoka, and I know you can get it there, and it's possible you can get it somewhere else. If you can get it local, please let me know so we can find it closer than Atoka.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And one other thing, right before we go, somebody asked about fiber again. They said, they believed when they were up in their fiber during weight loss, is there anything that can help your weight loss by upping fiber intake?
Yeah, so fiber is thought to help with weight loss because it may absorb some of the so it can help cholesterol, it may reduce heart disease. We definitely, and so, just even your Metamucil, which is it's a fiber you mix with water. It is thought to help, maybe absorb some fat and help push through some things to help with, and it will also kind of help your stomach feel full quicker. And if it feels full, the body sends a signal. It's the same signal the body gets. Ozempic is this, it's like our Manjaro. Hey, you're full. Stop eating.
Right.
I've advocated for some people trying to do a fiber drink, such as Metamucil, before they eat to kind of, same thing, doing a whole glass of water, kind of fill the stomach up a little bit. Maybe you don't need as much.
I like that. A little glass of Metamucil prior to.
There you go.
I can dig it. Well, Doc, I think that's going to cover it for us today. It is always a way we had a couple people comment, heck yeah, learn something every day. Appreciate that. And they're going to add some fiber to their diet this morning. And you mentioned, what was the fruit you mentioned? Because I had one of those recently. The wife got a couple of mangoes. Yeah, wife got a couple of those. And I spent 30 minutes picking the fibers from my teeth. So I know exactly what you mean. It was good, though. It was tasty.
Season now, you can get them really good. If you like, if you're diabetic, you got to be careful. But they're really sweet. They're one of the best. If you got a sweet tooth, they're really, really good fruit.
And those natural sugars, they burn a little better in your body than the fake stuff.
Yeah.
So they're more complex, and so it's better for you than just straight sugar.
Awesome. Doc, for those that are listening, I need to pick his brain a little more, maybe become his patient, or maybe they're listening and they know that they can get in same day as well. What's that phone number to shoot a call or a text?
Yeah, so text or phone, 870-642-4000, and then call is the 580-584-6888. Now, I will say I've got company today and tomorrow from England, so I'm basically kind of doing some very, very minimal, if necessary, call in, kind of walk in stuff, and do get a vacation in about 3 weeks. And our construction's delayed, so we're still trying to get in the Broken Bow building, but it is still not done.
All right, man, that's tough. But you mentioned it could possibly be the case because that's just the way it works. So.
Yeah.
Doc, it's always a pleasure, sir. You have a wonderful day.
All right, we'll talk to y'all next week.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye. There you go, Dr. Lofton. Always a pleasure to have him on the show. Fiber, if you're going to eat an enriched fiber diet, make sure you drink lots of water to keep
That's
it
right.
flushed out
Drink
there.
that water.
That's right. Brand spanking new music, because this is me, literally. I'm having good times and tan lines this summer. Here's the latest from Zach Top on Bass Country 106. Inside the Industry up next with some country news.
Little bit of dust, a little bit of smoke, baller in a Chevy down a gravel road, headed to a spot.
I don't want to hear nobody say nothing bad about this new music. This new music sounds like it's 80s, 90s country to me.
When it first comes on, I think it's Chattanooga.
Exactly.
Cold beer and summer nights, that was all there was to life. Good times and tan.
All right, guys. Thank you for telling Ashley there. If you would like to send us, if you're an independent artist and you'd like to send us music that you would like for us to audition and possibly play on our morning show live, then email that to us. And we have a pinned post at the top of our TikTok page that tells you exactly where to send that. It's called the TikTok Musician Spotlight, and it happens every Friday morning at 8:55 a.m., right after the music director's misses. You never know which one you're going to end up in. Absolutely, Ashley Dawn. I'm glad they hooked you up. News, new Cat in the Hat movie voice Bill Hader coming February. Ooh. Join Ashley Dawn. Thanks, y'all. Absolutely. Our pleasure. We got the greatest community in TikTok history right here.
Nothing to lose. Guess there
All right, chat. Facebook Live, we got to mute you so they don't kick you. We'll be right back. Billy says, my body is just too needy. Who drinks water anymore? I love it. I love it. Water is so 2022.
Yeah.
We'll be back, chat. All right, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. That's right. It's time for Laney J to go inside the industry and rub elbows with some country entertainment stars and music news.
That's right. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom, they announced their split.
Yeah.
But they keep being seen together. I think they lied. I think it's a publicity stunt. Hugh Grant is in some trouble.
Uh-oh.
He fell asleep at Wimbledon in Queen Camille's royal box. Just fell asleep. Yeah. So, they've been really talking trash. Do you like Sofia Vergara?
She all right.
I love her, right?
Yeah.
I think she's great until now.
She's like 60, ain't she?
Do you know who she's having a summer romance with?
Who?
In Spain?
Who?
Tom Brady. Morgan Wallen and Sophia both cheating on me with Tom. Can you believe it? I'm like, what?
That's funny.
No, the pictures that they shared of them, though, are pretty cute. So if they was to hook up, I think it'd be okay.
Oh.
Shabuzi says that Beyonce is the one who encouraged him to embrace his authenticity in his artistry. She told him to just be himself, be confident in the fact that he's different, unique, and that's what people will resonate with. So he credits her for that. And I get it. Ella Langley has purchased a lakefront property near Montgomery, Alabama. She said it's important for her to connect with her roots for songwriting. That'll be her vacation spot from her life when she's busy in Nashville.
Nice.
We kind of talked about this the other day, but Jelly Roll said recently that, people were talking about, Bunny being a gold digger. And he's like, no, I was the gold digger. He said he was living in a 1996 van. He didn't have a house, and Bunny had 2 condos and a couple of sports cars. He said it's all funny now, but back then, he was the gold digger because she, swooped in and took care of all the things that he needed.
That's funny.
Russell Dickerson said that he has learned to love Instacart because they like s'mores in their household.
Okay.
And it's a big family thing for them. So he said one night they were all sitting around. They were out of town, actually, and they wanted some s'mores. So they had to Instacart the Hershey bars, the grahams, and the marshmallows. And anyway, he said they had a little campfire in their, a little camp sesh in their hotel room. But he said he loves that because when they're on the road, he's able to get that kind of stuff for his family. So they don't have to completely miss out on all the fun stuff that they do. It's got to be different. When you're famous, you can't just let me run to the store.
Yeah.
Somebody's probably going to recognize you.
100%.
Unless you're Luke Bryan, then they'll think you're Blake Shelton.
Ah! That was funny.
Anyway, also, that AI photo of Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan that's floating around about how they're down there in Texas helping people in the floods and finding folks. Okay, if you can't tell that that's an AI photo, something's wrong with you. It's completely fake.
Yeah.
Completely fake. Anyway, just so you guys know.
Look at the fingers.
Yeah.
You can always tell on the fingers.
Luke Bryan has some freakishly big hands in that picture. I was like, dang. Yeah, it's quite funny. And his pants weren't tight, so it's fake.
Ooh.
That's it for Inside the Industry Music Lowdown.
I do have Netflix. Do you see why they released the full trailer for Wednesday? Season 2?
No.
Starring Jenna Ortega.
Oh.
Wednesday Addams. It is an honor to meet the savior of Nevermore.
Can I get your autograph? I only signed my name in blood. I would expect nothing less. I never said it was my own blood. We need to set bear traps out here. I'll be rooming. We're gonna have so much fun. How much fun goes to die?
I know what those tears mean. What did you see?
He dies and it's all my fault. I die because of you!
Wow. Okay.
What a teaser, excuse me. A teaser. What a teaser. I got another teaser for you.
Tease away.
The SpongeBob movie.
This Christmas, something big is coming to theaters.
Let's go!
And they're about to go
Watch where you're going!
Sorry.
Wait now!
where they've never gone before.
for the faint of heart. Oh, my lucky brick.
Dutchman's taking SpongeBob to the deepest, most dangerous part of the sea, the underworld.
Underwear? Underwear.
Can I say something?
Please do.
I've never watched SpongeBob.
The TV show?
Never.
Really?
Yeah.
Very intriguing.
I do not have an interest in SpongeBob at all.
I watched, I'll say this. I have seen some episodes. Didn't care for it. Didn't let the kids watch it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a fan per se.
Yeah, I've never been a SpongeBob
But there are plenty of people out there that love it.
Well, yeah, because half of America works at the Krusty Krab. So, yeah, I mean, according to their Facebook.
I remember when those became popular, I was like, yeah, I ain't accepting no friends requests from people that work at the Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
That is currently the new Krusty Krab is digital creator.
That's right.
Y'all ain't digital creators. You get 3 likes on everything you post.
Yeah, so, go back to the Krusty Krab.
At least you knew a secret sauce when you was there.
That's
You
true.
definitely ain't got the secret sauce for creating content.
No, I agree.
Oh, man.
I know.
I will say there's one person, a couple people, but one person in particular that used to watch her show all the time. I don't know if she still does. Her name was Tiki, the other Tiki. Not the current Tiki, but the Tiki prior to that, I think it was.
I think we've had
a couple of
Tikis.
Tikis.
They were the same Tiki.
No. This is the
Oh,
one
okay.
that has her own. She does a bunch of posts now, just crazy stuff. Maybe it wasn't Tiki. Maybe it was a different name. Either way, it was creepy. Yeah, creepy. It was Creepy Von Tiki.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Creaky.
Oh, Yeah, that's right. Her name is Creaky Von.
Creaky. That Creaky one. She's been getting quite a bit of popularity. She found her lane on TikTok.
Well, she got what she wanted from us and then dropped us like we were hot.
What did she want?
Your T-shirt with sweat on it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Uh-huh.
She gave 2 galaxies for that.
Because after she got the T-shirt,
She left.
she left.
Probably.
She
It was
comes
probably
around
all the
every now
clowning.
and
It was probably all the clowning you did because she got the T-shirt.
Oh no, she thought that was funny. I don't know. She could have been mad sitting around her room with her candles. It could have. Yeah. It could have happened. You're right. My bad.
Love it.
I ran her off. I'm sorry.
20 minutes till the top of the hour, 9 o'clock, when we wrap it up here and we go to Swap Shop. Here's Posty and Morgie.
I'm a redneck, 'cause I drink
Clear.
beer.
And I dips go.
I'm a redneck. Don't say that too loud on TikTok before we get called for. She just trying. We haven't had a restriction in a long time. She's just trying hard. She needs her spittoon.
Fine.
TikTok probably is like, what happened to them? They used to be edgy. Now we don't got to restrict them no more.
Now they're boring.
What's up, Lindell?
Oh, good morning, Lindell.
Jamie said her kids liked SpongeBob, but she couldn't stand it. Also, would like you. What's up, Trevor Blaze? That's a nice name. I like that. Trevor Blaze.
He's blazing the Trevors.
Blazing the trailovers. Morning, Heart of Streets.
Hey, I had so much fun last night telling my dad about Dustin Goss and his Tail of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tail.
He didn't get to watch that day, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta
missed it.
show you this."
You missed it.
Yeah. You can meet your pity.
Smooth Comp hasn't put out our brackets yet. No, brackets not published.
For Sunday?
Yeah. I guess not. Cindy, don't come at me with some crybaby. Come on now. I thought I was doing you a favor. Come on now. Come on, Cindy. Just take it and roll with it. It's all good. It's all good. Chillax, homie. I was wondering when you was going to notice it and then how you would react. And unfortunately, I was pretty spot on. Chill. It's all good.
You know, we be talking crazy all
We
the time.
always talk crazy. Y'all ever give out KKBIFM t-shirts? Absolutely, Catrice. Especially to our subscribers. Check this out. I did this for Laney J. But then I have another song lined up for that, a response, but it's not Blake Shelton.
Then is it even really a response?
I was in the blue. Thanks for the heart me there, Wifford. Wifford. I was gonna run. And the Go Populars. Make sure you claim all your gifts up here when y'all send the Go Populars and stuff. I don't know. I think some of the adults are getting way too crybaby lately. Yeah, I mean, but I guess not is not a way to end a conversation with me on chat. Sorry. I'm sorry. Take the punches, roll with it. Come back the next day or don't. That's how we roll. Come on now. Don't get so comfortable with this you think you're above the law. Because I am the law. Judge Dredd style. I mean, Cali girl, Lisa, I've called Lisa, asked her a question. I'm allowed to ask why certain things happen. Come on now. Y'all good, Cali girl. I would have read the comments. Y'all would have read the comments. The way I put it through, I would have been different. I don't know. IDK. I like to see the ones that we're spamming, that we're blocking because we're spamming too. It's usually a surprise to me. Now I understand there's times like when we have interviews that we don't interact as much immediately. But it's often a surprise to me to see a block before anything happens. Again, I know it happens. I know people be spamming and I miss it. But
I will say there is one comment that I couldn't agree more with.
What's that?
Wolford.
What do you say?
If anyone needs to be a crybaby, it's me. I'm abused daily and I love it.
Great point.
Great point.
We know our sense of humor may hurt your feelings. If it hadn't hurt your feelings in a while and it just did today, we re-upped on our sense of humor with your feelings. It's all good in the hood. To be honest, I was just curious about your reaction after I gave you smack talk the other day about being block happy, and you kind of you still have specific permissions as a moderator. I just pulled that one in particular.
Big rant.
What is that?
Look at me. Look at me.
Creaky Von Tiki. We speak her name and she shows up. What's up, Creepy? We were just talking about your newfound popularity. You found your lane, if you will. And I've noticed you've really been growing. Your TikTok has really been growing, and I've enjoyed your the avenue you've taken. Good morning, Sarah Untangled. Good morning. Good morning, Brenda. You have my permission to hurt Wolfer's feelings. It saves me the trouble. I love it.
Hi, Creepy Von Tiki.
We have missed you. We've mentioned you a couple times. Say we missed you.
Yeah, like
Laney
you forgot
said,
about us.
Yeah, Laney said you got what you wanted out of me, my T-shirt, and then you were gone forever. Good morning, Dente, she said.
John got in no way she showed up. Somebody invited her.
Somebody had to send the invite, right? You just popped up out of the FYP. Creepy. Love you too, Creepy. Thank you for kicking with us. What's up, Bobby Bones? Absolutely. I'm pumped for Big Brother. I am pumped for Big Brother. Hello, Andrew. When Miranda Lambert ran, Blake said,
I was going to say, I wouldn't be running from Riley Green.
it came from FYP because we mentioned her name. It had to have been.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
John Gotti said, welcome home.
Welcome home. We've missed you.
Yeah.
She's like the prodigal son.
Here with the rest of the weirdos.
She's like, I'm going to go out and make my own TikTok way. And then came back because she needed her family.
That's right. We're here for you, Creaky.
You'll always be be welcome back into our arms. So will Cali Girl, even though she's mad at me right now. It's okay. You will. This too shall pass, Cali Girl. It's all good.
I don't remember. Who was that one that got mad and left once, and then she came back for a while, and now she hasn't been back for like a couple months? Amanda.
I remember Amanda.
Yeah, she got
Super
mad twice.
redneck. She got mad twice. Left us twice, and it was both times because of something I said, huh?
Yes.
Both times because I'm some cis white male.
What? Oh my gosh.
That's the funniest way for people to diss me because I have no freaking clue what it means and I don't care either.
Let's see, Lisa, Vanessa, Gente. Appreciate y'all.
What's up, Sarah? Who can leave you guys?
That's our girls.
That's right.
And Sarah Untangled, she does. She's always been here.
I have a musical trivia question for you if you're interested. Throw it
We
down
don't
in the chat.
care about how many spoons.
Throw it down in the chat. We'll see what you got to say.
Chevrolet drives America.
Best Country 106. Good morning.
Has been in business in McCurtain County for over 40 years. Locally owned and operated with a commitment to customer service and the dependability you can count on. They deliver to their customers and can fill all sizes of propane and forklift bottles with their pump station. Cyclo offers numerous other services with their
Okay,
offices in
what was your
Roosevelt,
number?
Valiant, and Hochatown. Give them a call today, 580-584-9149, or after hours at 580.
All right, I got you. Thank you, dear.
3003. Cyclo LP Gas Propane.
All right, bye-bye.
Wake up and win the day with Jay and Laney J Live. Your morning boost of good vibes, music, and a few surprises. Weekdays 6 to 9 a.m. on Best Country 106.
You're all alone at a party. You want to dance with somebody, but you ain't got a clue.
Yeah, ladies, we appreciate y'all. Y'all just hang.
When your girl had a fight.
Me either, Big Red.
Goodbye, she ran upstairs and packed her bag.
Good morning to you too, DJ.
Raining on your perfect vacation. You could be stressed about your worst situation. Ain't gotta listen to me, but all I'm saying ain't nothing that a bitch can't fix. Ain't no pain it can't wash away.
Clear. That's right, Michael. You know. Is Broken Bow a real place? No, we are a figment of your imagination, actually.
Listen.
But thank you for entering our dreams. You guys are great to hang with. Why, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
Andrew,
nice.
true or false? Meatloaf recorded Bat Out of Hail in just one take. False. What do you say?
You know what? I'll say true.
We got it right. One of us did. All right. That was a horrible trivia question. That was too easy. Give us a good one. True or false or multiple choice actually turns out to be bad trivia questions because it's too easy. What up, Keith? With the heart me. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, the answer, I think Jay is probably right. It's false.
New AI, who dis?
Oh, that's funny.
What's up, Paulie DJ Prima? You're DJ Paulie D? Paulie here. DJ Paulie here. You are correct.
That's right.
Woohoo. I'm undefeated in trivia. Good morning, Peggy Salza. I'm sorry. Peggy La Sala. Almost Salza. Peggy Marsala. Andrew says, never 51. How many did it take? What beautiful eyes that man has. Almost don't count. It does in horseshoes and hand grenades.
That's right. No, we are an FM station.
We're FM. Who said that? Are you an AM station? Are you a AM station? No, Paulie. We have 2 FMs in this building, 1 AM and 1 FM in another building in our radio group. All right, let's go on live on the air. Bass Country 106, Jay and Laney J live, plus all the chats. So if you're hanging out in studio or if you're hanging out on the radio waves, listening to the music, you can always join us inside the studio here and chat with us during the music.
That's right. You can. It's fun.
Because the new numbers show that those that tune in to daily radio shows tune in for the jocks, not the music anymore.
Well, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, for a long time, it was like the personalities and the music. It would be music on top, personalities for many, many decades. And then all of a sudden, thanks to like Spotify and Apple Music and the way people can just get their music whenever they want it, now it's the personalities that people tune in for most.
That's what I was going to say. You can get your music pretty much whenever you want it. But it's just something different with live disc jockeys. I mean, it is different with live radio. It is.
100%.
And then the radio is different too with your music because you just never know what you're going to hear.
Good point. You're not going to hear the same 32 songs over and over and over again.
Yeah, like I would probably listen to them.
Yeah, Paint Me a Birmingham on every single playlist that Laney J ever pulls up, even the 4th of July fireworks from those.
What do you guys think would do more damage? A bottle of water or a pair of scissors? You guys choose.
One or both would be assault.
I mean, it's not as bad as I love the way you love me.
One would be assault with a deadly weapon.
Oh, yeah.
So you probably better toss the water.
I was going to say, let me text my lawyer real quick. Ask her what she thinks.
She'd be like, go ahead. We'll just dismiss it.
All right, you guys. Y'all calm down. Did Callie really leave crying? Okay, all right. I was just curious. All right.
No, she's still here.
What do we got?
She's telling us. She texted me again.
Vanessa said I could use both. Okay. Cameron said the sisters. All right, we got a good little vote going there.
Hey now.
Looks like you might get both of them.
Whop
upside the head.
Whop upside the head. Yeah. What?
No, the other day somebody was telling me what WAP means. And no, it's not the bad one.
Oh yeah, there was a teacher's version made. Did you hear that one?
No. I did not.
It was about education. Wasn't bad.
That's cool.
I don't remember now, but anyway. Anywho.
All right. Well, yeah, it was not. It was not right at all. So.
It was left.
Yeah, it was completely left. Like me in my brain this morning. It's National Kitten Day. Did you know that?
Yeah, I see them all over the road.
I mean, kittens are like a gateway drug to becoming a full-blown crazy old lady.
We got somebody in the neighborhood who's just harboring kittens left and right, unfortunately. And they just, I mean, unfortunately, I saw one got ran over in the road the other day. And it's like, really? I mean, this is the life that you are pretty much, leaving them to, is just to get ran over in the road? Because, I don't think anybody claims them, but I'm sure somebody's feeding them.
Right, but what they need to do is give them new homes. They need to give them away. I mean, probably our ARC Foundation, I know a lot of times they're super packed.
I was going to say, I don't think ARC's taking cats ever.
But you may be able to find someone, disperse them to different homes. I know someone who's looking for a cat right now.
Ran into a cat that had never been in human contact ever recently.
Oh, those feral things. Boy, bless their hearts.
Boy, that sucker went cry, got hemmed up, got caught. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh my goodness. This cat has never seen or at least been within 20 feet of a human being without, in a closed up situation.
Man.
Feral and doesn't even begin to say what this cat was like. But yeah, at the end of the day, control your pet population by spaying, neutering.
That's right.
You know?
Absolutely. And they do have a low cost spay and neuter clinic. Now, it may take you a while to get in.
Okay.
That's okay. But they still do it for a very much reduced cost. And you can get your pet in there. It's a vet that does this, the spay and neuter. They also do shots if you need that. But it definitely helps the community for that, for controlling the pet population. Just until then, you need to keep them up so they can't reproduce.
That's true. That's true. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to all of those red dirt country artists that are making country mainstream radio airplay. Oklahoma and Texas knew it for about 15, 20 years now that this was the next gen of country music. And don't get me wrong, is the new hit country? Of course it is. It's new hit country. Red dirt country, though, is making its way onto radio airplay, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
We've been telling y'all, Oklahoma and Texas, the red dirt scene has been telling y'all for a decade plus. And now it's finally making. We got Gavin Adcock. We got Tyler Childers. We got the Bloodline, Muscadine Bloodline. We got all kinds of them popping up, getting this radio airplay.
Treaty Oak
Revival. Different. These are all music that is you wouldn't listen to it. That's not Kane Brown music. That's not Cody. You know what I mean? Right. Co Wetzel. He's another one.
Yep.
He made the red dirt scene in Texas and Oklahoma, and now he's on country radio airplay. Big shout out to all of those been doing the dang thing for a while now.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Right. Treaty Oak's got a new album coming out. So
really?
Yes.
All right.
And
then.
Old 60s going to be at the saloon.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Here's Tyler Childers and Laney Wilson to wrap up the show. Good morning. For you.
Such a beautiful song.
Oh, yeah. Till the sunshine turns into ashes. Oh, no? Similar yet different? Okay.
I was going to tell you, too. My dad got his car detailed yesterday.
Yeah.
They came to the house and did it. Did an excellent job.
Really?
It was
With
Kaysen.
Mobile detail?
It was
nice. Kaysen.
Yeah.
I need to have Kaysen come to get mine. Be mobile detailing that stuff.
I called him, and he was like, because I asked Chael, how do I get a hold of him? And
Chael Sonnen?
Chalacy.
Oh, man, that reminds me. Speaking of Chael Sonnen, saw a video this morning of Askren, Ben Askren, the MMA fighter who got pneumonia and then had to get a double lung transplant. Yeah. He's down to 145 pounds. He's a shell of himself. But he was breathing on his own and talking and thanking his fans and stuff. I was like,
how hard that must be.
double lung transplant. And
I got chills.
Yeah.
That must be hard.
And he was like, he's obviously very out of breath. Barely, had cough every once in a while. Man, it was crazy.
Okay, so you've had an allergic reaction, right?
Huh?
So you've had an allergic reaction. Were you
To a
having
spider
trouble
bite.
breathing?
Mm-hmm.
Could
I
you
stopped
imagine
breathing.
that? Probably.
I don't remember it much. The actual episode,
But it just seems like that
But
would
yeah.
just be not being able to breathe.
Well,
would
I've
be
had a
horrible.
365-pound, 6'4" man or 6'10" man pressing on my chest, and that's hard to breathe
Dang.
in jiu-jitsu. Yeah, that can make it harder to breathe for sure. Do you prefer old country like Loretta Lynn country, or do you prefer the more modern style? You act as if you can only enjoy. Here's the thing. I've been in radio for 25 years. I've loved music my entire life. I love Yanni, the Beach Boys, Metallica, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Blink-182, Roy Orbison, Nirvana. You see where I'm going with this? The Red Clay Strays, Joe Nichols, White Snake, AC/DC,
Tim McGraw,
Belle Biv DeVoe,
Poison.
Tim McGraw, Poison,
I love Miles Davis.
Prince.
Oh, Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They're not the Trans-Siberian Orchestra anymore, are they? Since that's so volatile. Yeah, so what? So if you ask me, do I prefer one or the other? I prefer good music. And there's good music in every genre. If you're closed off to any decade or genre of music, that's your loss, not mine.
I second that.
I didn't grow up with country music. Country music was not in my home or in my group of friends. It was rock and rap. When I got here in small town USA is when I learned all about country music from Hank Sr. all the way to today. So I got a education in all of that.
When I would get in the car with my dad, you'd never know if it was going to be George Strait, Jim Morrison, like the Doors,
yeah,
you know,
absolutely,
or the Eagles. I mean, or CCR. You just never knew.
Right. Let's see. How long have you two been together as a team on radio? 3rd year next month.
Yep.
3 years next month. We've both worked here previously, though, too. So at different times together, not together at different times. I also worked at this radio station from 2008 to 2012. That's all. Yeah, only 3 years now. It's been 3 years. We started going, if y'all think about it, we started going live January of 2024.
Will you push that answer button for me? Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Liar. All right, I got to get out. All right, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, we got to go. Bye.